how to draw a T-Rex. It's going to be super simple, and I want you to follow along with me, all right? So let's get started. First thing we're going to do right here is we're going to go right here and draw a slight curvature along there, as you can tell, for the top of the brow. Go over here now. We're going to extend it over there. It's going to go up just a bit like a little curve. And we're going to pull down right here. Okay? Next, there's going to be a very slight U shape right here. Alright? So remember, all this stuff, by the way, you just want to be close enough. It doesn't really matter, like, to be exact. You just want to be close enough. It's not a big deal. And just focus on just kind of having a good time as you're drawing. Line out. Down, across, up. Alright. Down over here. Up. And a curve. Right there for the eye. Curve along here. Curve underneath here for the eye. Right there. Let's go over here. The nostrils. The nostrils are kind of toward the front. It's going to be more or less just kind of a line right there. Down out here. Curve down. Over here. And what that is, it's kind of the brow in the back, which is really important. You want to make sure that's there. Out over here. And so something that's really important is you don't want to end the T-Rex like right there, because a lot of people would. He has a bit of a neck in the back, like the back of the skull goes over here. And then that rolls into the neck over there. And then eventually it's going to be a little bit of a hump right here for the rib cage that's going to hit. But this part of the back of the head right there, that's a huge mistake when people first start drawing dinosaurs. So keep that in mind. And avoid that. I'm going to go right here now on the inside. Draw the inner jaw. Line in. Curve down just a bit. Right over here. Down. Curve. Line over here. Then curve along here. Right there. There's a little bit of a shape right there. Alright. Now, doing pretty good so far, right? So far you have the face. What we want right here is the throat. Another common mistake. You don't want to just draw a straight line down. You can, right? And some dinosaurs do have that. But, T-Rex was pretty big, so he probably had obviously had a throat, so he could swallow his food right there, right? And it would kind of hang a little bit right there. See, like this area. Right along there. And then maybe curve over here. Going into the chest area. Alright. Let's go over here to the side right here. We want to draw a line down. It's kind of like the back of that, how to say, that crescent area. But the thing is, it's also where the ear is. And that's really important. We'll line out, down right here. It's a little bit of a vein or a shadow pattern right there. It could be either one. Over here, we're going to pull a line like so, and we're actually going to fill in this area. The reason we want to do that is we want to actually make it, how do you say, we want to make it like stand out, so we're throwing like a shadow pattern right there. We're going to do the exact same thing here in the eye. Alright, so a little bit, it's really just like a thicker line around parts of the eye right there. Could be the top part of the eye, could be the whole eye, but we could just do the top lid right there. Alright, let's go over here now into the teeth. Go over here now, pull down, up. So they're a little bit rounded. They're very big and clunky, right? And they're curved inward into the mouth, like he's eating stuff, right? So something that's specific about this is they're like bananas, right? It's not going to be like the super sharp, like anglerfish type of teeth. These are big, bone crunching type teeth. So they're not going to be like razor sharp, I don't believe. And then we're just going to put them down here. We're going to vary the size of them just a bit, so they look a little bit more natural, right? That's a really big thing. You want them to look a little bit more natural by, again, varying the size. Doesn't have to be a huge variation, just kind of a bit. Over here now, below. Wait, do you want to learn how to draw anything as a cute character? Maybe you want to draw a family member as a cute character. I created a free guide for you. This free guide is basically something that I felt like I needed. I know for me in the past, when I was learning how to draw cute, I thought, oh, this is going to be very simple, right? It looks simple, but every time I drew it, it's like the head was too big or too small, or the eyes were kind of off. Something felt weird about it, and I didn't really know what it was. This guide kind of fixes all that for you, so you don't have to go through the years of, messing up like I did. It's a 15-page guide, and it's entirely visual aids. It shows you little graphs on what is like cute, and then you can make it cuter. We compare chibi style to normal cute style, and a lot of other information on how to draw the limbs and more so. If you want to pick this up, it's 100% free. It's literally the guide that I needed when I started. So that's pretty much what it is. Go down to the description, click the link, go over there, put your email in, and I'm going to send it to you right now. And you can be drawing cute characters pretty much in an hour from now. Excuse me, I'm coughing a little bit. All right, continue up. And right there. For the tongue, it's just like a little curve. And then let's draw the eye. You could draw the eye maybe something like this, and then fill it in. He clearly probably had round pupils. We know that because most large predators today, most of them, I think almost all of them, have like the big round pupil. Curve up. Right there, little curved line around the nostril to give it like a little bit of a skin fold. Line over here down. Curve, 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 curve. Right there for lines underneath the neck. And then I think what you can do here is you can draw these little curves, like bottom, like little U shapes. Kind of pepper it around the area. You can pepper them around certain areas, or you can pepper them loosely around the entire thing. Right here, to kind of give the illusion that there's like scales going on, right? If you enjoyed this, do me a huge favor, and it really, really matters. It really, like, how do you say, it really affects the channel when you do it, is please share the video or hit the like button and comment. Those two make a huge difference. Even if you just comment like, hey, how's it going? Because then I'll know that you were here, right? I'll know that you got to the end of the video. But that is the majority of the video. That's pretty much it. I want to thank you very much for being here so far. Let me put a line right here. I want to thank you very much for being here so far. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. I want you to sit right there, and another video is going to load right now automatically. All right? We'll move on to the next lesson. Let's do it. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.